Hello again, and welcome back to the card mat. This is a fantastic storytelling effect that uses the entire packet. So obviously there is a full deck setup, so you will need to learn false cuts and shuffles to throw in where and when I say you should be putting them in. I'm just going to walk you through it, leaving out false cuts and shuffles. Depending on how your patter goes, the shuffle I put in might not fit, if you see what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, you start off, you say you're sitting in this pub and all of a sudden these two lovely redheads walked in. Two redheads. If you don't want to write these down now, you can always watch the video again. Push my airtime up. But if you want to write them down now as I go through it, you're more than welcome. That way you know everything that you're supposed to know. So you're sitting in a pub and these two lovely redheads walked in. So you walked over and said, "Hi girls, my name's Jay," or Jack, whatever you want to say. Would you like a drink? False cuts, false shuffles. Now we're waiting for our mates. With that, two lovely little brunettes walk in, and you turn over to the two black queens. False cuts, false shuffles. So we were all sitting there having a couple of drinks, and then they said they were getting off and going elsewhere. They said they were going to a club at 763 King Street. You say, "Is there a charge to get in by any chance?" And they went, "Yeah, it's actually £25. £25? False cuts, false shuffles. Anyway you like, put in your false cuts and false shuffles. Make it look realistic. £25, that's all right. Just then my phone rang. I picked my phone up and said, "Hello, it's Jack." It was my mate. He was asking me what I was doing. I said, "Well, I'm out with these four gorgeous women at the moment, and we're just heading off to a club at 700 and something King Street. This one you want to put in." The three girls looked at each other and looked at me and said, "No, no, and no. It's 763 King Street. False cuts and false shuffles." My mate said, "Is there a charge to get in?" I said, "Oh, they said 763 King Street." So I said to my mate, "Yeah, it's actually at 763 King Street." He said, "Is there a charge to get in?" I said, "Yeah, well, it's £25. False cuts and false shuffles, you know the score. £25. He said, "Jay, that's a bit steep. I've only got a tenner. Can you lend us some money?" So I said, "Hang on, false cuts, false shuffles. It's payday. You got more than that." "Oh, well, I suppose I could rustle up another 30. So we went down to the club. We all met up. At this point, nice to put a crimp in your bottom card. We all met up, and if you want to, you can put the packet down, cut the packet, then ask your spectator to cut it if you're feeling confident, and hopefully they will cut it right at your crimp. So you can give it a cutting and put it back to the way it was when you carry on. Because you notice there's a poker game going on in the back room. So you go into the poker game and they give you the cards to deal. You do the false cut. They don't trust you. You look at the first fella and you say, "You look pretty miserable." I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you 4 9s. Pretty good hand for you there. You look at the second fella and you say, "You look even more miserable now that he's just got that hand." I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2 4s and 3 8s. You look at the third fella and he's distraught now at that hand. I mean, look at that, it's a full house. Yeah. Tell you what I'll do for you, mate. I'll give you an 8. I'll give you the 4 aces. Best hand of all. You're going to win with that one. So as he goes to grab the pot, I say, "Hang on there, fella. My name's Jay, and I don't like to get beat. I always make sure I have a running flush for myself." Right? And that's the effect. You might notice the last 5 cards, the 2 through to the 6, are spades. Spades is the highest value suit in poker, as you're probably aware. So it's best to have them. You could have hearts if you wanted, or diamonds or clubs. It's totally up to you which one you have. So you need them there. So every other 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 in the packet cannot be one of them. Right? That's the only thing you have to remember. All your spades, 2 to 6, goes on the bottom of the packet. So you don't use them in there, and then you got just a run, which won't beat the four aces or the full house or the four of a kind. Not a chance. Well, it might be four of a kind. Don't think it'd beat the others. Anyway, that is the trick. And there we go. The packet is now all set up ready for the next victims that you come to, if you decide to do it again. But I say, very nice effect. Just throw in some nice good false cuts and false shuffles. Start off with simple one. I wouldn't do anything that's, you know, like super fancy, because then they're thinking, well, hang on, this guy knows a little bit about the cards. Yeah, so don't throw none in that's like that. Push throughs and stuff like that. I'm using a stripper deck. Why am I using a stripper deck? I'm going to shut my face and sort this out. I do hope you enjoyed that anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.